Hello guys, this is Khalil Ahmed from MILLENNIUM Immigration Canada. Today we will learn how to apply for the Canadian citizenship. So whenever you are applying for the Canadian citizenship, you must have to keep in mind the eligibility criteria that must have to be met, otherwise you cannot qualify. To be eligible to become a Canadian citizen, you must be a permanent resident of Canada. You must have lived in Canada for 3 years out of the last 5 years. 3 years means 1095 days, but I suggest you must stay more than 1095 days. You must have filed your taxes if you need to, because as a permanent resident, you must have to file your income taxes every year, at least for 3 years. Pass a citizenship test. The fourth requirement is you must have to pass your citizenship test. We will know what type of topics has to be covered to pass your citizenship test. And then you have to prove your language skills. Language skills is Canadian language benchmark 4 only. You must have a permanent resident status before you are applying for the Canadian citizenship. Regardless of your age, if you are applying for citizenship, you must have permanent residence PR status in Canada. You and someone minor, if applicable, must have been physically in Canada for at least 1095 days. It means 3 years during the 5 years before the date you sign your application. Citizenship always encourages you to apply with more than 1095 days of living in Canada in case there is a problem with the calculations. So my suggestion also is that once you have completed your 1095 days, exactly don't apply on that day. You must pass couple of days, like a month or 2 months, and then your calculation will not be less than 1095 days. And the second requirement was filing income tax. Okay, you may need to file taxes in Canada for at least 3 years during the 5 years right before the date you apply. Language skills, I already told that through language test, French language and English language. If you are 18 years old till 55 years of age, on the day you sign your application, you must show that you can speak and listen at a specific level in one of these languages. You need a Canadian language benchmark CLB level 4 or higher. Pass a citizenship test. Okay, if you are 18 years old or till the age of 55 years of age, on the day you sign your application, you need to take citizenship test. Those who are 55 years old, they are exempted from the test. But those who are minors, means under 18, they are also not allowed to take the test. You will need to answer questions about the rights and responsibilities of the Canadians and Canada's. You must know the history of Canada, the geography of the Canada, economy, the government, laws, and some symbols. The test is in English or French. It will last for 30 minutes. Okay, there will be 20 questions, and the passing marks are you must have to correct 15 correct answers. And there will be multiple choice and true or false questions based on the official citizenship study guide, which is called Discover Canada. This is the book which is called Discover Canada. You can find on internet as well. So just go to this book, Discover Canada, and then you will get all these topics where you will be tested or examined for the citizenship test. Okay, we have covered all these things in a short time. Okay, so the next one is how to apply. You must have to get an application package. Then you have to pay your fees. You have to submit your application, where to submit your application, and apply for citizenship urgently. We should go one by one then. So there are specific applications for specific people. Okay, so you must have to choose which one is relevant to your case. If you are adult, aged 18 or older, then you need to submit this application. If you are parents or guardians applying for a minor who is under 18, then this is the application for them. If you are a minor without a Canadian parent applying alone, then you have to apply through here. Or if you are adult who served with Canadian Armed Forces, then you have to apply from here. If you are a adopted child by a Canadian citizen, then you have to apply from here. If you are a stateless person born to a Canadian parent, then your application is here. So in our case, because generally we people from age 18 to 54 years of age, they have to apply through here. Application for Canadian citizenship adults, subsection 5.1 CIT 0002. The eligibility criteria is you must be 18 years of age or older on the day you sign the application. You must be a permanent resident, landed immigrant of Canada. Must have been physically present in Canada for at least 1,095 days in the 5 years immediately before you apply. Okay, may need to file personal income tax for at least 3 years within the 5-year period. This is the eligibility criteria. Must demonstrate an adequate knowledge of English or French. If you are between 18 and 54 years of age when you are applying, must demonstrate you have knowledge of Canada and of the responsibilities and privileges of citizenship. If you are between 18 to 54 years of age when you are applying, you can't have any unfulfilled conditions relating to your permanent residence status. You can't be under a removal order asked by a Canadian officer to leave Canada. You can't be inadmissible or prohibited on criminal or security basis. So this is your application package here. The application form, you see the instruction guide. Here must download this instruction guide. It will guide you step by step how to fill up your form. There are certain things which is misunderstood for common people. Application for Canadian citizenship for adults. The form is called CIT 0002. It is in PDF format. If you don't have PDF, download PDF. Otherwise, it will not be downloaded into your system. Document checklist. You must download checklist so that you can arrange your documents accordingly. Citizenship photo specification here. What is the specification of the photo here? You must follow that. Residence outside Canada, if required. That is the form CIT 0177. Use of a representative form called IMM 5476. If you want to hire a Canadian consultant, immigration consultant, which is called RCIC, okay, they are regulated consultant or immigration lawyers, then they have to fill up this form and they will file the case on behalf of you. When request to correct a date of birth for citizenship form is called CIT 0464. Request form for a change of sex or gender identifier form is called CIT 0404. If you are going outside of Canada, so this is the travel journal here. You can record your trips outside Canada. It will help you calculate your physical presence in Canada. That is very important, guys. Some of people, they don't know that. Pay your fees. Your fee may include the processing fees, the right of citizenship fees. If you are submitting more than one application at the same time, you can pay all the fees together. You have to pay your fees online. Okay, that is important. Only pay your fees once you are ready to submit your application. Make sure to include the fees receipt with your application. Okay, once you will pay your fees, you will get the receipt, print out that receipt and attach that receipt with your application. Okay, pay your fees online. Okay, just if I click here, okay, you have to pay by Visa card, MasterCard, American Express, JCB or Union Pay. If you have a debit card, card must be issued from the Canadian bank, okay, using Interact Online. You must have registered for online banking through your bank's website. Pay your fees. If you don't know, option 1 is they can help you choose your fees. Okay, if you don't know. If you know about your application, then go to option 2, choose your fees from the list. Okay, suppose if you click here, if you want, there are different applications here, passport and travel documents. If you are applying for, if you have applied for citizenship or permanent residence or temporary residence or inadmissibility and so on. But in this case, we are applying for citizenship, so I will click citizenship. Right here, continue. Okay, so you got all the fees here. All prices are in Canadian dollars. Quantity, how many people are applying, and this is the price in Canadian dollars. So for the citizenship fees here, if you are adult 18 and over, processing fees is $530 and the right of citizenship fees is $100. So it will become $630. Okay, if you are a minor under 18 years of age, then your processing fees is $100. Okay. If you are a stateless adult 18 or over, born to a Canadian parent, then right of citizenship fees is $100. So in this way you can find all fees structure here. Okay, guys, you have to select one of the fees here, suppose here. Okay, so quantity, suppose how many adults in this application, in your citizenship application are applying for. Okay, suppose if you are saying like 18, if you are 18, like you are 7 people, 5 people or 3 people. Okay, and there are no minors. If you submit here, it will calculate, you see the amount here. Okay, in the case of 3 adults, quantity 3, price 630 each, and now the total is $1,890. Okay, this is only for adult 18 and over, so everything is calculated there. You just have to put the quantity there, and you must have to recognize like which application you are applying for. Submit your application. This is most important. A lot of people, they do mistake. Submit your application. Okay, you have to check everything about your signatures, everything. Okay, okay, this is the address for regular mail, and this is the courier address here. Case processing center, Sydney. Okay, one is Sydney is in Australia and one is in Canada also. So please don't send your application to Australia because you are living in Canada, so you must have to apply in Canada. Citizenship grants, PO Box 7000, Sydney, Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia is a province of Canada. Okay, and Sydney is the city there. So B1P and 6V6, Canada. So this is the address if you want to mail, if you want to send as a regular mail. If you want to send as a courier mail, then the case processing center here, Sydney again, citizenship grant, 4749 Dorchester Street, Sydney, Nova Scotia, B1P 5Z2. So both addresses are a little bit different, but city is same. So please don't go wrong in this. This is the most important part of your citizenship application. Okay, you have submitted your citizenship application now, so apply for citizenship urgently. If you need urgent, nowadays COVID-19 is going on, so what is the processing time for urgent? You see here, due to impact of COVID-19, we can't process applications normally, give accurate processing time for most applications. If you have already applied, see the check your application status page to learn how to check your application status. We are processing applications during the pandemic. Okay, suppose if you want to check your application for citizenship. Okay, which type of citizenship application? Citizenship grant or citizenship certificate, proof of citizenship. Suppose citizenship certificate, get processing time. So here is 5 months. Citizenship, to get citizenship certificate, proof of citizenship, the processing time is 5 months. You can check and update your application. How to check your application status? Okay, there are some questionnaire here, so you have to answer them. What did you apply for? For citizenship. You applied for citizenship, for example. Which citizenship application? There are like citizenship certificate and citizenship grant. So of course citizenship certificate. Continue. So the answer here, citizenship certificate, which is called proof of citizenship. Client application status updated daily. Check your application status here. So this is the right here. You can just click. They will ask you a couple of questions. Okay, there is a check mark. I have read, understood, and agreed with the above terms and conditions. You have to check here. Continue. Okay, they are asking a couple of questions. You have to answer. Then they will tell you the application status, client application status. So identification type. You have to select, like your client, usually they are issuing like client ID number. Okay, you have to select client ID number or whatever, and then identification number they will give you when you will submit your application. They will issue you like identification type and identification number, and then put your surname or family name. Okay, and put your date of birth here and the place of birth here, and then continue. Okay, it's not showing anything here because I didn't put any data here. I don't have any data. It is just to make you understand. So you guys will have everything available with you when you will submit your application for citizenship. So put those information in these blocks here, and then you will get your application current status. For the normal application processing time for citizenship application is 12 months, but due to COVID-19 an accurate time could not be given. Okay, what is citizenship test and interview? Who has to take the test and go to the interview? If your age is between 18 to 54 years of age, take the test. Yes, you must have to take the test. Go to the interview. Yes, you will go for interview as well. If you are adult 55 and over, you will not take the test, okay, but you will go for interview. If you are a minor under 18 with a Canadian parent or a parent applying at the same time, you will not take a test. Okay, I already mentioned that under 18, they don't appear in the test. Okay, no, and you will not go for interview except in some cases. If you are minor 14 to 17 without a Canadian parent or a parent applying at the same time, okay, you will not appear for the test, but yes, you will appear for the interview. Minor under 14 without a Canadian parent or parent applying at the same time, you will not go for the test and you will not go for interview except in some cases. Okay, I already mentioned that in the test, there will be 20 questions, past 15. The test will be about the history of Canada, geography, economy, government, laws and symbols. Okay, at the time when you come for your test, you must have to bring the notice asking you to take the test, which is called notice to appear. And you will bring your permanent residence PR card if you had one, 2 pieces of personal identification, 1 piece of ID with your photograph and signature, such as a driver license or a health card. Foreign ID documents must be government issued. Canadian one don't need to be government issued. If not in English or French, provide a translation with an affidavit from a translator. All your passport and travel documents, current and expired, that you listed on the application form. A certificate, diploma, degree or transcript that prove your English or French language skills if you were 18 to 15 years of 54 years of age, okay, the time when you have signed your application. Other documents can be asked, in the notice to appear. Oath ceremony. Okay, when you have passed your citizenship test, then you will issue a letter which will say that you have to come to take your oath. Who has to take the oath? Adults and children aged 14 or over must go to the citizenship ceremony. Parents will get certificate of citizenship for their children under age 14. Okay, what to bring at the day when you will take your oath? When you come to the ceremony of oath, you must have to bring your ceremony notice, a signed copy of the permission, release and consent form included with the notice. You must have to bring your permanent residence card if you have one. Even if it is expired, you can also bring that, or confirmation of permanent residence, which is called IMM 5292 or IMM 5688. You must have to bring a record of landing, which is called IMM 1000 if you become a permanent resident before June 28, 2002. Okay, then 2 pieces of personal identification, driver license or health card. What happens at the ceremony? During your ceremony, you will take the oath of citizenship, get your citizenship certificate, okay, sign the oath or affirmation of citizenship form, sing the national anthem, O Canada. Okay, this is Canadian anthem, then you will sing. If you don't know the words, then I will tell you what is national anthems. You will sing there. O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. Cartons, brass, said, porter, lippy, I will said, porter, la, lyrics, okay? This is the national anthem of Canada. It's very hard to read, but don't worry, you just shake your lips there, so the judge will understand that, oh, he is singing, so you will get your certificate. Don't worry about that. So guys, if you like this video, give a big thumb, like and share this video, and subscribe my channel. Have a wonderful day. Take care.